Hello guys, it's Maddie Sinish and welcome to another video where today I am building a spacious boho themed apartment in The Sims 4. This is one of the Medina studios in San Myshuno and oh my gosh, I love this apartment. It is very open plan. This is very me. Like I could easily build like 100 different apartments in this style. I love open plan. I love the bohemian style. I love apartments. So it was really fun. I really enjoyed building it. I was super happy with how it turned out. It is quite a spacious apartment. It does actually cause me a little bit of a problem. I will explain that later because I mean, you shouldn't build like too big in The Sims 4. It just doesn't work. So it was a little bit too spacious at first, but I managed to find a way. There is a separate bathroom, which you can see right there, right next to the kitchen. The bedroom is like slightly blocked off, but it is still very open. And then there's also a few sort of dividers, but overall it is a very open plan concept, which I really enjoyed. And just starting off with the kitchen here, I'm using the counters that we got with the Dream Home Decorator pack, which I love, and I still love that pack. I know we've had obviously an expansion pack since then, but I still really like the furniture items. And actually, speaking of the cottage living pack, I did use the fridge from that one because there is quite a yellow theme throughout this apartment. I just wanted it to be really bright and sunny, and then obviously that boho theme as well. So there's a lot of yellow accents. You can see also here with the bar stools. Oh yeah, I end up moving the bar stools just to that corner there, but I really like how this kitchen turned out. As with my last video, I do use custom content in this one, which just gives me a lot more options for things like kitchen clutter. So you will see when I put it down soon, but just little things that are quite realistic touches in kitchens or just in homes in general. We don't have a lot of things like that in The Sims. We do have a lot of clutter items, but I just think there could be more. So for example, with custom content, I've got more options for recipe style books, wine glasses, general glasses, stacks of bowls, and just things like that almost everyone has in their kitchen, but for some reason we don't have in The Sims 4. And one of the many reasons why I do like building with custom content is just that, we do have a lot of items in the game now with all the packs that have been released, but sometimes when you build a lot, it does feel like you start to use the same things all of the time. So it's quite nice to have some different options. Oh yeah, there's a oil bottle that I have, oil and vinegar as well. Just little things like that I think are really nice touches in a home, but we don't actually have in any of the packs. So it's nice to have a few extra options there. I do put quite a lot of clutter in this kitchen. I don't tidy it up until a bit later. I think I was kind of putting it off, and it's funny because as I was building it I was thinking I love clutter and I love cluttering up my builds, but I also hate it as well. Sometimes I do find it really fun and I do really like the effect it adds, but then also sometimes it is I don't know, a lot, and then by the end I'm just okay, I'll just put this here because I've spent so much time trying to place everything on the shelf. I think if the game had a better engine for placing things on shelves, it would be a lot more fun. But I have that custom content red shelf that helps you place things on certain levels that you might not be able to otherwise. But yeah, I don't see why, for example, when you do download things with custom content, often they come with a lot more item slots. So you can put more things on shelves and cabinets and surfaces and things than the actual items that we get within the game. So we have to alt place things, and it's not the end of the world, I know, but it does add on a little bit of time. So I really do hope that any kind of future game we get, like a Sims 5, there's a lot more kind of customization options when it comes to clutter. I would really like that. But anyway, moving on to the kind of dining area you can see here. I think that table came with fitness stuff, and then the yellow chairs came with Dream Home Decorator. So as I said, having that yellow colour scheme, and that is one of the feature colours with the Dream Home Decorator pack, so it worked out pretty perfectly. But in the bathroom, I used the Parenthood counters because I couldn't resist. They are so nice. I do love the ones that we got with Dream Home Decorator that I used in the kitchen, but I also love these ones as well. And I just used one of the eco lifestyle shelves and just kind of integrated it into the counters. And also one of my favourite mirrors in the game. I do wish it was slightly bigger, but I still absolutely love it. That is from the movie Hangout stuff, which has a very like bohemian feel to it, and that's probably why it's one of my favorite packs. I love this style not just in The Sims but also in real life as well, and I think I was feeling extra inspired to build this because I have been looking at a lot of apartments on Airbnb in different cities in the world recently. And basically I'm like working from home still with coronavirus, but I do not enjoy my job at all. I don't think I'm going to be there for that much longer, to be honest. But I don't enjoy it. I'm one of those people, if I don't have enthusiasm or a passion for something, I can't do it. Like, I can't just say, okay, I'm just going to do it and earn money. Like, if I don't enjoy what I do, I just physically can't do it. So, for example, with like these kind of builds, sometimes they take a long time to build and then also to edit as well, but I enjoy it, so I don't mind doing that. Whereas with like traditional office work, I just don't enjoy it, so I don't want to do it. So yeah, I don't think I will be working for that much longer. But anyway, when I do kind of get a bit like stressed and I guess frustrated and just thinking like, I just want to like turn off my laptop and never turn it on again, I just want to like quit. And I just look at apartments and just kind of dream and think, you know, one day I can stay somewhere like this. I can like travel the world again. Of course, when COVID is not a thing anymore, God knows when that will be. But yeah, I really do want to do some traveling, and it may be a while before I can, but I think it's going to be so worth it when I can. So I'm already doing some planning, looking at some absolutely gorgeous apartments. And I also love looking at apartment tours on YouTube as well. I've watched like a few sort of bohemian style apartment tours, and they are so gorgeous. And I just would love one day to have an apartment like this and decorate it. That's just one of my dreams. I really do love like in real life interior design. I am forever on Pinterest looking at places. So yeah, that is one of the many reasons that I enjoy building in The Sims 4, because I'd love to do stuff like this in real life, but at least in The Sims 4 I don't have to worry about things like budget. But anyway, yeah, this is the apartment just coming along together. I wanted to use that divider that we got with Snowy Escape. I tried it in pretty much every place in the apartment, but I couldn't get it to work, and I don't know what it is about dividers. I think we have some really nice ones in the game, but I can just never make them look good no matter where I put them. But I ended up using the Eco Lifestyle shelf, the gorgeous shelf. Everyone who builds basically loves this shelf and uses it all the time, myself included. But I just wanted to get a little bit of an office space here, and as I was saying earlier, just to kind of separate up the space, because it is a very open plan, which I think is a really nice style. But I think it's really key when you do have an open plan place to kind of create sections so it doesn't feel like just one big room. You've kind of got like there's a kitchen area, a dining area, a living area, and then also this desk area, which then leads into the bedroom. So it's kind of got its own defined spaces, but it is kind of very open and light, and I would love to live in an apartment like this. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with like armchairs and just getting a lot of like nice soft furnishings and stuff around the place. But here you can see that I am building a little bit of an entry room. It is quite open. I do end up using an arch and some curtains because I didn't want a closed off room apart from the bathroom in this apartment. But the thing is, and I think this is a common mistake when people start building in The Sims 4, is you think like, okay, I want to build a huge house or a huge apartment and like giant rooms. But when you think about it, a bedroom, for example, like what do you need in there? You need a bed, a wardrobe, like a bedside table and a mirror, and like maybe an armchair, but honestly not much else. And so you end up with these huge rooms and nothing really to put in them, so you end up with like tons of space, especially in the middle, because like what do you put in the middle of a room? So I found that a little bit with this apartment. That kind of living area was just so big, and I thought there's just too much space and I don't know how to fill it. So I decided to make a little bit more I guess structure in the build and add that little entryway. But then obviously the living room area is still super open plan and leads directly into the dining room. But you can see this is the entryway to the bedroom. I wanted to use this stool from Snowy Escape because it is so cute. And also that picture is one of the new ones that we got with the latest update, one of the like fan-made artworks. And I used it in my last build as well, and I think I'm going to use it in all of them. It's so cute, and I also love that All the frames are like different colours, so I use the yellow frame because this is a yellow themed build. But yeah, I really like that customization. Just getting a lot of plants here. I would love to have more hanging plants in the game. Whenever I use custom content, I just use a ton of hanging plants because they just look so cool, and I think they're really popular in real life as well. So I'm surprised the Sims team hasn't added more. I think we've sort of got some more with each pack. I remember with paranormal stuff, there's a shelf that has a hanging plant kind of like tied to it, so you can't have it separately. But yeah, hopefully we get some more hanging plants. I know a lot of people talk about having a plant themed kit, which honestly I would love. I would definitely buy. Like, I just love building with plants, and it really just kind of like finishes off a room. Actually, funny enough, I watched an apartment tour like today, on the day that I am recording the audio, and this person had like the most gorgeous bohemian apartment in America, and she had like a ton of plants. Every single surface had like loads of plants on it, and it just looks so good. I really think it does add a nice finishing touch to any apartment, any room. But yeah, anyway, this is the living room. You can see that I used these sectional sofas, again from Dream Home Decorator. I do end up using it a lot. But I was super happy with this living room because I swear my last few builds, they've not been like, I've done a couple of tiny homes, I think, but I also did like a starter home, so they've been a little bit more on the small side, and often I found I can't really like decorate to the full extent with a lot of the builds I've done recently. So for example, with a lot of the living rooms, I haven't really been able to add like big sofas or big armchairs just because there hasn't been a lot of room. Whereas in this apartment, there is nothing but room, so I could experiment a little bit more. I could just get some more things like those kind of square stools that we got from Tiny Living, and then also the sectional sofa as well. It just felt good to have a bit more room for that. But you can see we are going into the bedroom now, and in terms of the sim that would live in an apartment like this, I didn't really think about it until now, but you can see I've got the chess table there, and I was imagining that the sim that lives here is in the medical field. It is quite a nice spacious apartment, so I imagine they are quite wealthy and also very smart as well. So I imagine like using the computer and the chessboard as well. They are just a very smart sim and very successful in their career. I just thought that made a lot of sense. And just getting a nice like custom content, I believe it is, wardrobe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is. Some more hanging plants, of course. And then I end up putting some kind of like bookshelves or like shelving across the wall that I got from the living room custom content pack. If there's anything you see in this video that you think you would like to download, I am more than happy to kind of look it up and find it, but oftentimes I can't remember, but I would happily look. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!